Okay, guys, so today we are looking at Ichimoku indicator. So let's clear uh, all our indicators on main chart. Okay, so let's add this Ichimoku F plus Ichimoku. Where are you? Show yourself. Ichimoku, show yourself. Where is Ichimoku? Okay, under trend. Done. Know that you don't edit anything. Okay, so you can look at the main chart. You can look at the main chart. Let's remove these two lines so that you can see it clearly. Okay, so this is how the Ichimoku is. This is how the Ichimoku appears on your chart. So the Ichimoku, as you can see, it has different parts. This green signal line, you can see the Kinjon sen and the Tenkan sen. That is this red and blue line. So you can see the Ichimoku cloud. So let's start from the Ichimoku cloud. We are going to be discussing this Ichimoku in details because it's a big indicator. Even if you are trading with only Ichimoku, you'll be making a lot of money. So let's start with this Ichimoku cloud. So this Ichimoku cloud acts as a resistance and support. How? When the candlesticks are below the Ichimoku. What I mean by the candlesticks, this red and blue boxes. When the candlesticks is below the Ichimoku acts as a resistance. How? If the candlesticks goes up, when the candlesticks are below the Ichimoku and the candlestick goes up and touches Ichimoku cloud, the Ichimoku cloud will now push the candlesticks down. That is like a downward resistance. That is as a force that is pushing the candlesticks back, preventing it from crossing the Ichimoku cloud. Now, once the candlestick crosses the Ichimoku cloud as it stands at this point now, the candlestick has broken the Ichimoku cloud. That means the market has changed direction and the Ichimoku cloud will now be acting as what? Support. That means you can see it's broken here. Whenever it comes again, you can see it came again and touched it at this point, and the Ichimoku cloud acts as a support to bounce it back. So the first boundary of the Ichimoku cloud here is, you can call that support 1, and the second boundary is support 2. So once the candlestick can break both the first and the second boundary, that is a sign that the market has changed direction. So how do you trade with the Ichimoku cloud? Once the market comes to touch the Ichimoku cloud, it's also called the Senkou span. Once it comes from up to touch the Ichimoku cloud, know that the Ichimoku cloud is now acting as a support. Once the candlestick is above, you buy. Once it comes from below to touch the Ichimoku cloud, you sell, because the Ichimoku cloud is acting as a support. So that is how to use the Ichimoku cloud. If you don't understand or is hazy, you can drop your question in the comment section.